Good morning, students. Welcome to eSuvidya. Hope you all are fine and safe. Students, in the previous class we have discussed the sense group paragraph 1 of the chapter The Riddle Master. And by riddle master we know a person who is an expert of making and solving riddles. A person who is an expert of making and solving riddles is called a riddle master. So here Buddhu Hadam, a Santal, is regarded as the riddle master. So every evening children gather around Buddhu Hadam to listen his stories. His stories are full of riddles. He tells stories of thieves and the widow's son, the 7 brothers and 1 sister, and the wicked jackal. And no one in the locality can tell good stories like Buddhu Hadam. And also he is an expert of making and solving riddles. There is no riddle which can be solved by Buddhu Hadam. And during the time of marriages, he was in heavy demand because the bridegroom's family always need Buddhu Hadam to remain safe from the bride's side, because it is a custom among the Santals that from the bride's side, what happens? They will put some riddles, they will ask some riddles, and if the bridegroom's family is unable, from the bridegroom's family, if anyone is unable to answer the riddles, then they have to pay fine in the form of a goat or pig. And if Buddhu Hadam remains in the side of the bridegroom, they remain safe. They remain safe. And also we have discussed that Buddhu Hadam in general talks, he also uses riddles. Whenever he goes for hunting, he will not address a leopard as a leopard, because according to him, if you will tell a leopard as a leopard, then the leopard will know and will kill you. So for this reason, he will tell a leopard as a hornless bullock or a wild cat. He addresses a bear as a hairy caterpillar. And whenever someone loses his teeth, then he tells you white stones are falling. And when someone dies, he tells that he has gone to hoard the alligator or crocodile. Okay, so students, up to this portion we have discussed in the previous class in the sense group paragraph 1. So let's read the sense group paragraph 2, first part of the sense group paragraph 2, and see how the Buddhu Hadam fools the moneylender through his backward and forward dance. Sense group paragraph 2. One evening when Buddhu Hadam came out of his room, he found the children waiting to hear his stories. One of them shouted, "Grandfather, today you tell us a story from your life." "Grandfather, tell us how you cheated the moneylender," added another. And all the children shouted, "Yes, yes." The old man took a little roti, then he began. "In my young days, I once owed money to a moneylender. He used to come every day for money, but I had no money to pay him. So I ran away to the forest, asking my wife to tell him that I had gone for backward and forward dance. Next day, the moneylender came. My wife told him where I had gone. He did not understand what she meant by backward and forward dance. He wanted to learn it from me. If I taught him the dance and answered 3 of his riddles, he would not take his money from me." "Grandfather, aren't the moneylenders very cruel?" asked one boy who was still very attentive. "Yes, they are, but this moneylender was less cruel than the rest. In no case will the other moneylenders agree to give up their money. So with 2 other people as witnesses, I met the moneylender. All of us went to the forest. It was very cold morning. I asked him to take off his warm clothes. Then I gathered some dry leaves and wood to set fire to them. We sat very close to the fire. When it blazed, it was very hot and he moved backward. I also moved backward. When the fire was less hot, he felt cold and moved forward. In this way, he went on moving backward and forward. Then he asked me when I would teach him the dance. He got angry when I told him I had already taught him." So students, in the sense group paragraph 2, we'll see that how Buddhu Hadam fools the moneylender. One evening, the children gather Buddhu Hadam or sit around Buddhuhadam and tells that grandfather, today you please tell the story from your own life. And one child started telling that grandfather, please you tell the story that how you cheated the money lender. What do you mean by cheated? What do you mean by cheating? To behave in a dishonest manner. To behave in a dishonest manner in order to achieve something. Okay, it's called cheating. To behave in a dishonest manner or not in a truthful manner to achieve something. So one of the child told that the grandfather, you please tell us the story how you cheated or how you befooled the money lender. What do you mean by money lender? A person who lends money in order to return back the money with interest is called money lender. And generally the money lenders are cruel and they do not, at any circumstances, they may not leave the money. They collect the money with the interest. But here Buddhuhadam is telling about a money lender who is less cruel. Okay, who was less cruel. Buddhuhadam was telling about the money lender who was less cruel. So one of the child told to Buddhuhadam, grandfather, please tell the story from your life about that how you befooled the money lender, how you cheated the money lender. Then Buddhuhadam tells that once, so now Buddhuhadam started taking some red tea, and the moment she takes the red tea, then automatically he recharges. Then he becomes energetic. Okay, he becomes energetic. Okay, so he becomes energetic, and after becoming energetic, now he started telling the story that once I owed some money from a money lender. Oh means when you take some money from someone, you have to pay this. Okay, when we have to pay, repay the money. Okay, I owe means I have to repay the money whenever at the time of a demand. Okay, so once Buddhuhadam told that once I owed some money from a money lender, but actually I was not in the capacity to repay the money. So whenever the money lender came to my home in order to collect the money, so as I do not possess any money, so I ran away to the forest. And I told to my wife that when the money lender will ask about my whereabouts or will want to know about me, then you will tell that I have gone to the forest for backward and forward dance. For backward and forward dance. So Buddhuhadam told his wife that when the money lender will come to collect the money, then she will tell to the money lender that my husband has gone to the forest for backward and forward dance. Then the next morning, the money lender came to the house of Buddhuhadam in order to collect the money. Now his wife told about the backward and forward dance. Now the money lender could not understand what is backward and forward dance, and he was very eager to learn the backward and forward dance. And he told that if Buddhuhadam will teach him backward and forward dance and will answer his 3 riddles, then he do not have to pay the money. Then one of the child was listening very attentively, with attention to the story of the Buddhuhadam. He asked to Buddhuhadam that grandfather, generally the money lenders are cruel. Okay, money lenders are cruel. Cruel means those persons who are very hard-hearted. Okay, hard-hearted person. Generally they are hard-hearted, and also they will not leave the money. But what about this money lender? Then Buddhuhadam tells actually the money lenders are very cruel, but this money lender is a different one. So when the money lender told that if Buddhuhadam teaches him the backward and forward dance and also answers 3 of his riddles, then he do not have to pay the money. Then Buddhuhadam went to the money lender with 2 witnesses. Witnesses means a person who gives evidence. A person who gives evidence to a particular incident is called witness. So Buddhuhadam went to the money lender with 2 witnesses. So now all of them started going to the forest. They went to the forest. And when they went to the forest, it was a very cold morning. So now Buddhuhadam started collecting dry leaves and some wood and set them on fire. So before setting them in fire, so Buddhuhadam asked the money lender to take off his clothes. Okay, so Buddhadam, the moneylender, and the two witnesses went to the forest. So now Buddhadam asked the moneylender to take off his clothes, and it was a chilly winter morning. It was a cold winter morning. It was a cold morning. It was a cold morning, and everyone is feeling cold. Everyone is feeling excessive cold. And now what happened? Now Buddhadam asked the moneylender to take off his clothes. After that, what happened? He set fire, the leaves, dry leaves and wood. So now when Buddhadam set fire, dry leaves and wood, then what happened? Then the moneylender, Buddhadam, they started coming close to the fire. Okay, because they are feeling excessive cold. But whenever the fire started burning, okay, and whenever the fire started burning, blazed means what? To burn strongly, and when the fire blazed means when it started burning strongly, now they started feeling very much hot. Okay, now they started moving backward. Okay, after some time they started feeling cold, they started moving what? Forward. They started moving forward. So when they started moving forward again, the heat was so much, so they could not tolerate the heat. They again started moving backward. So when again they started feeling cold, they started moving forward. So in this way they moved forward and backward. After some time, when the moneylender asked Buddhadam to teach the backward and forward dance, then Buddhadam told that, sir, I have already taught you the backward and forward dance, because you have moved backward and forward. You have moved backward and forward, and this is the backward and forward dance. This is how Buddhadam fooled the moneylender. This is how Buddhadam fooled the moneylender. So this is the theme of the first part, the sense group, paragraph 2. So let's find out some new words from this portion. First word is cheated. First word is cheated. Cheated, students, is the past simple and past participle of the word cheat, which is a verb. Okay, it is the past simple and past participle of the word cheat. It's a verb. Means to behave in a dishonest way in order to get what you want. Example, let's use it in a meaningful sentence. She cheated in the test by copying from the boy in front. She cheated in the test by copying from the boy in front. So cheated is the past and past participle of the verb cheat. Means to behave in a dishonest way in order to get what you want. Next one is moneylender. Students, as we have discussed, moneylender is a person who lends money in order to return back with interest. A person who lends money in order to return back with interest is called a moneylender. Second word is moneylender. Moneylender is noun, means one who lends money, to get it back with interest, with interest. So students, let's use it in a meaningful sentence. Example, The money lender targeted low income households. Low income, the money lender targeted low income households. Low income households. Next one is attentive. Students, attentive is the adjective here, means listening carefully. Listening carefully. Listening carefully. Let's use it into a meaningful sentence. The speaker likes to have an attentive audience. The speaker likes to have an attentive audience. Next one is cruel. Next one is cruel. Cruel. Cruel is the adjective here, means extremely unkind and unpleasant. Or hard-hearted. Let's use it into a meaningful sentence. He is a cruel man. So students, last word is blessed. Last word is blessed. Blessed is the past simple and past participle of the verb bless. It's a verb here, means bond strongly. Bond strongly. Let's use it into a meaningful sentence. Bond strongly with flame. With flame. Bond strongly with a flame. Let's use it in a meaningful sentence. The fire blazed higher and higher. The fire blazed higher and higher. So students, today we have completed the first part of the sense group paragraph 2. Thank you. Have a nice day. See you in the next class.